this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Baltimore Orioles looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
Well, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team. And I think they might need to patch some holes at some point, though.
Yeah, time will tell, of course, but I agree with you. They look like they're set up to play meaningful baseball all the way to game 162, maybe beyond. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. And today on the hill, Kyle Bradish.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And here it comes. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. And now the 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Mountcastle puts it away, and there's one down. Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
One out, bases empty. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two. Chopped left side. Whips it to Mountcastle. Two away here in the top of the first.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Here's Mike Trout, also known to some as the Millville Meteor.
Well, that's not a nickname you hear much, but Trout went to Millville High School in New Jersey, so folks started calling him the Millville Meteor. It clearly plays off of Mickey Mantle's Commerce Comet nickname.
Out there to center. Makes the catch, inning over. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. A wind in the pitch. And a foul ball. Ground ball right side. Oh, what a stop. And that's a great play for the out.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it gets by him. I'd love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
And stepping in is the speedy Jordan Westburg. This one lifted in the air, left field. And a couple of quick outs. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity.
Ward makes the play, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Scoreless after one. Back here in Baltimore, now it's the second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
And next for the Angels, Mickey Moniak. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. No score here in the second. Right side. Santander in pursuit. They got it for out number 2.
Batting 6. The left fielder, number 3.
2 outs, base is empty. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a foul straight back. Foul ball, still 0-2. Struck him out looking. Angels go quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back now at Oriole Park. Bottom of the inning. Anthony Santander at the plate. Detmers back to work. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. To third. Finds its way through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Out front and foul to the left side. The Orioles with a chance to score first here on opening day. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. One runs in, runner around third. In to score from first. It's 2-zip.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
The designated hitter,
Nick Maton digs in now. And that one sliced foul. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in game one of this 3-game set. In the air, right field. Moniak going back on this one and makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sac fly, and they're up by 3.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Jorge Mateo now. And first offering is fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Man at first, one away. This one smoked out to left. Ward makes the catch. 2 down.
the batter, the center fielder, Cedric.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup, and now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins, grounded out his first time.
Look, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish. Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So they're at the corners now. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. 1 run across. Mullins headed home. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and the lead is up to 5.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Reed Detmers out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Tyler Anderson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's Adley Rutschman, 0 for 1 so far. Ripped to short. Throws across the diamond. Rutschman retired. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. We played 2 full. It's the Orioles 5 and the Angels nothing. Top half of the 3rd inning, digging in, Logan O'Hoppe. Bradish, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. And there's a foul ball. Well, Siggy here in Baltimore, and crab cakes. We need to get our hands on some crab cakes. You think we'll get someone to maybe run down for us and grab a few?
Absolutely. It's got to happen. Maryland crab cakes, the best. And you talk about the seasoning. Nobody does it better than the people here in the city of Baltimore, but even so here at the ballpark, some great food.
And downstairs. Yeah, and I'm kind of partial to my guy Boog down there over that right field wall, and some barbecue, because Boog can fire up some pretty good barbecue.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we haven't seen any of that yet up here in the booth. Come on, man, let's go.
Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Luis Rengifo stands in now and watches strike 1. One down, base is empty. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Corrals it. 2 down.
Batting 9, the shortstop,
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Rutschman makes the grab, and that is that. Angels held in check, still looking at that 5-0 deficit. We're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. And a pitch. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double. And his second hit.
All over that one right there. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored so far. Bounce to the left side. Dives, and he can't hang on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. He drove it two with a double his first time up. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. One run is in. In safely with a double, his second of the day. Tag out at third. He can't get back in time. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Singled and scored his first time. Ground ball right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and they come away without an out. So now here's the DH, Nick Maton. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Liner snagged at first. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. They limit the damage here, but they push across one run, 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to inning number 4. It's the Orioles 6 and the Angels nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. Bradish back to work. And a rope into center field, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Next offering is downstairs.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Schanuel on at first. Nobody out. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, one down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Man at first, Mike Trout, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having
Mountcastle, and he handles it himself for the out. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Brandon Drury to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a swing and a miss.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Bounced up the middle. Mateo sends it to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Angels strand one, still up against a 6-0 deficit. Here in Baltimore, here's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. The pitch. On the ground to third. Rendon throw to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Cedric Mullins will hit next. 1 for 2. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it on his own. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Batting, third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Bounce to third. Rendon sends it across to first. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 4. It's the Orioles 6 and the Angels nothing. Back now at Oriole Park. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Mickey Moniak. And he deals. That one fouled off.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone into the flag cord. He hammers one out to right. And they've got their first run. It's 6-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels, struck out looking in his first at bat. That one missed.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
One run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Down the line. Santander racing after it. What a play in right field. And there's one away.
The catcher, number 14.
Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Caught looking his first time up. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Slow roller up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. That's it out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Luis Rengifo.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Luis Rengifo, flied to right his first time. Ball 1 there. That clips the zone, and it's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That one hit to right. Santander in pursuit. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
I'm crazy, don't get involved with me. I drop the top and feel this autumn breeze. You need gas too, we can't be all on E. Oh, I get it, bet it all on me. You don't see yourself good, I guess it's hard to see.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. The lefty fires. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Trout hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch to the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Santander. Out to short, Neto. He's retired 7 in a row.
Up next for Florida, the first baseman,
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe, well, plays made there, and that retires the side. Orioles held in check there. They still lead it, though, 6-1. Top 6, and the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto.
Zach Neto.
The pitch. There's the strike.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
No ball, 2 strikes.
A little bit high, maybe. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
kicks and deals. And down on strikes. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Up the middle, Mateo. Jump throw.
Out.
2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Rendon, the next to hit for the Angels.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The Orioles leading by 5 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And the 0-2 just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
The 1-2, and there's a ball.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. There's the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Offense held in check there. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Orioles 6 and the Angels 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. And the batter now, Austin Hayes. Anderson back to work. Base hit center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Henderson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 22 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Rocketed out towards right center. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And at first, now here is Nick Maton. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Fires to second for 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 6 and the Angels 1. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swings through that.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. So man aboard Brandon Drury, the next to hit for the Angels. Hit on the ground, might be two. There's one on a Mountcastle. It's a double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
He swings and fouls one off.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
The left fielder, number 3, Taylor.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And right back to the mound. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Angels leave one. They trail it 6-1. Back here in Baltimore, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. The wide to kick the pitch. Left field. Ward drifts towards it. He's got it. 1 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Boots it. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Jordan Westburg getting ready to hit. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ward makes the grab, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They lead it, though, 6-1. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe.
Logan O'Hoppe.
And a pitch.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And down on strikes he goes. First out in the top of the 8th.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now Luis Rengifo. Chop to the left side. On to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Zach Neto. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Out to short, Henderson. Slings it across. Angels retired, 1-2-3. Angels go. Back now at Oriole Park. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Anthony Santander. As the lefty gets to work. This to third. Rendon throw to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
And there's 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. That's a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Nick Maton, the next to hit. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Craig Kimbrell.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. The punch out there, and a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball.